A special day for basketball fans across the world. The All-Star Game. We'll have the greatest athletes in the world playing the greatest game in the world. We're happy to bring it to you right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Dore on the sideline.
And this And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And for me, this is always one of the best weeks of the year. So much fun for everyone involved. Fans, players, coaches. What a blast.
Yeah, the NBA knows how to throw a party in celebrating its game. There's no doubt about that. And All-Star Week is one great show after another.
Not much in the way of defense being played here early on.
Well, you know how it works. I mean, both teams will be conserving their energy at the defensive end until later on. That's typically how this thing unfolds.
Curry kicks to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Here's Cousins. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
I know we never see a lot of defense in these games, but tonight we're not seeing any.
Simply call it a free-for-all. I mean, you want the guys to have fun out there, but it would be nice to see some effort put into the defensive end of the floor.
Brown dishes to Love. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Love's got his second bucket of the night. East All-Stars on defense. There's a good screen. Durant the pass to Davis. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And he's been a gem this year. I mean, there have been so many highlights for him all over the first half of this season.
And I've got a feeling, Greg, he's just getting warmed up. I think he'll be even better after the All-Star break.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Westbrook with the bucket.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they've both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Here is Love, following the basket by Russell Westbrook, and finished off by Brown.
Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
Westbrook double team. And Curry, here we go. And the rejection by LeBron. And Durant gets it to go. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Irving. Gets a very good look and converts. Irving's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you can't expect lockdown D in the All-Star game, especially in the first half.
Westbrook and a strong finish with two hands.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Towns, he's checked in for Cousins. Hayward comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Russell in for Steph Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Brown missing.
You know, just a little too fancy on that play.
Well, you don't want to force any play, but particularly the alley-oop. You'd like to try that when it's wide open.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And a wide open look for James. That three off the mark.
You can't get in a much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
The drive by Russell. And the dunk by Towns.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Brown. Nice D from Russell.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Left side Davis to the left wing. Westbrook with a wide open look. Off target with his three. Got a piece of it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And the East with some changes. Turner's checked in for Love. Randall comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Winslow subbed in for James.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Beal's checked in for Irving. 59 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Hayward gets it to go.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number one right now. Nothing easy on the inside. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Deflects the pass. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And so the ball out of bounds. Beal touched it last.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
There's 39 seconds left here in the first quarter. Russell kicks to Harden. Screened by Russell. Inside. Here's Todd. He's on target from 8 feet out.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Brown wide open. He fires. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Count that one.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
No good.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance Pack.
And we welcome you back to the NBA All-Star. New group.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Brown, he's in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Winslow is out there with Vucevic. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars.
A little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Turner's checked in for Vucevic. And West also making a switch. Russell's checked in. There's Brown with the three. Count that one. Brown's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars. A tight game here in New York. Boudier dishes to Russell. No one near Boudier as he lets it go. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
It's rebounded by Towns.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And, boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
The East making a switch. Bridges checks in, and West also making a switch. Damian Lillard's checked in for Moutier.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Brown the pass to Winslow. To the wing on the left. Baseline try. Bridges misses. And the West All-Stars have possession. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Brown outside. Count the bucket. Brown's got the game tied up here for the East All-Stars.
This guy's really heated up this quarter, starting to percolate. That's his third in the period after being shut out in the first quarter. Boy, that's his second foul, and he does not want to pick up number 3 here. That'll mess the game up for sure.
The East making a switch. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. East All-Stars lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
And we return to the NBA All-Star Game. One half is in the books, and the second half about to begin.
And that first half was terrific. I'll bet anything, though, the second has even more in store for it.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I think it's going to be a spectacular final 2 quarters.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. We've got Russell Westbrook, DeMarcus Cousins out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Durant, and it's Curry in at the 1 spot. And it's Davis missing.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and James throws it down.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
To the middle. It's stolen by Curry. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Brown. On the wing, Irving. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Curry kicks to Cousins. Westbrook double team. Right side Curry. And stolen by Love. Irving against Durant. Irving can't get it to go. And the West All-Stars with possession and taken away by Brown by himself. Oh!
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime!
And they double up Cousins. Down low, Davis. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Davis has got 10.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Durant, no good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Curry against Brown, and the pass to LeBron. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Cousins dishes to Durant. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nice open look, but it's no good. Down low, got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. It's stolen by Brown. The drive by LeBron. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. And so here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1. The West All-Stars have shot 6 of 7. Making a switch. Brown is checked in for John Wall. The West All-Stars also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Towns. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Durant.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game. I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The West All-Stars have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10. Vucevic, he's checked in for the East. Good on the second free throw. Here's Brown. 24 points for him.
They have a 2-for-1 situation if they go quick.
Yeah, I don't think they have to rush, though, Greg. Just need to find a good shot this time.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot, no good. And so here are the West All-Stars, trailing by 4. Hayward passes to Russell. Randall grabs the board.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Get ready for your East All-Star Dance.
We've been having a great time here. We hope you have been too. The All-Star Game coverage continues. Thanks again for tuning in here to 2K Sports.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Brown, he's in at point guard. LeBron James is out there with Vucevic. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Love in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. Up top, Brown, guarded by Curry. Beal gets a screen from Brown. And Beal kicks to Brown. 5 to shoot. Well, 3-pointers right on target. Brown's got 12 points here in the second half. Here's Curry. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Brown outside. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 31 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Beal. Kevin Durant's checked in for the West. Davis sets a screen. Westbrook kicks to Curry. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Outside Curry. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
There's the feed to Westbrook. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And now just a 3-point East All-Star lead. It's Brown with the drive. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Well, some really terrific numbers for Brown. 34 points, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Here's Curry. From outside the arc, East grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by LeBron.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Craig. I mean, this is just another fantastic dime drop right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Curry can't get it to go. A basket here would push their lead to double digits.
Boy, they're fully in control, looking that way anyway. No hesitation at all on that alley-oop. Saw his teammate with the path to the hoop, and bang! Lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it, elevated, made the catch. You saw the results.
And you know what, though? I like the fact that he still chose that conservative finish there, just making sure he got the deuce.
Out left to the wing. Will it go? That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up. A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Brown with it. Right side Irving. Stolen by Westbrook. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And that one's good. Now just a 3-point East All-Star lead.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
He lobs it up. Knocked loose. 3-on-3. Here's Westbrook. Curry dishes to Durant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And now just a 1-point East All-Star lead. Brown outside. There's the bucket. Good. Brown's got 11 points in the quarter.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
We've got 1:18 left here in the fourth quarter. And he gets it to go.
You know, usually teams go on runs and it comes from a lot of layups and dunks. But that's not the case here.
Well, it's about rhythm, and they put this run together on the strength of their mid-range jump shot. They might as well be layups with the way they're shooting.
Curry passes to Durant to tie it up. Misses off the right eye. And here's the East. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. West All-Stars with the rebound.
Still a chance here, but they need to score.
I really agree, but it has to happen on every possession. They need points every trip. And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
Now Brown. Fires from 14. Can't cash in. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball here on 2K Sports.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And so in the game for the East All-Stars, Brown in at point guard. Vucevic is out there with Kevin Love. And it's LeBron James. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. Durant kicks to Davis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Davis has got it all tied up now for the West All-Stars. It's Brown with the drive. Misses the layup.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now. Make it 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement.
That's a good shot for him there, but it's kind of puzzling to me that he's not calling for the ball today like he usually does. He has to do more if they're going to pull ahead.
We played just over a minute here in OT. Russell dishes to Westbrook. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
James kicks to Brown. Vucevic setting the bid for Brown. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on him.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Brown drops them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
We're in overtime and 90 seconds gone here in what has been a great one so far. And it's Love, top of the key. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
And here's Brown outside, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No good from Cousins. Fast break, here they come. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Brown. 14 points for LeBron.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Westbrook. No good. The East All-Stars go the other way with it. It's up a three. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so here are the West All-Stars. A 2-point game. The drive by Russell. Davis. Count.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
And the second of two is good. That gives them the lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Durant. And James pulls it down. And here are the East All-Stars now. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
He hits Brown with the drive, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a 3-point attempt.
There's the lob to the hoop. But they get it back. And it's Davis missing. LeBron kicks to Brown. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Curry kicks to Westbrook. High post Cousins. Launches it. Off on that one. So the East All-Stars win it.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith in the All-Star Game action now in the books. So let's take a look back at some of the footage from our All-Star Game MVP. Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game. What'd you think, Kenny?
He was dazzling tonight, guys. Even his opponents were looking at him going, wow, you're tearing us up tonight.
Can you say freak-alicious? Watching this guy all season, I think most of us were expecting him to go off. He did not disappoint. It's a tremendous honor to be named MVP of the All-Star Game. Big-time career underway for this young man.
And that'll do it for this year's All-Star Game. Some splendid talent on display tonight. For Shaquille O'Neal and for Kenny the Jet Smith and the entire 2K Sports